Good afternoon, Jays, and happy Monday. I'm Lilia Kropp, joined alongside
Heather Gravett, and we have a packed show for you today.
Sadly, yesterday the Chiefs lost in the Super Bowl, but halftime performance was really cool. Reporter Troy Jones will give us a rundown of the game and some updates on LHS sports.
Last week's games were super close. Then we'll move on to some announcements about the candy grams being sold this week, Hope Squad, and so much more.
I haven't heard of the Hope Squad. I'm excited to see what that is. Then, finally, we will hear from reporter Tishawn Alexander for our weekly weather report and a rundown of the game yesterday.
All this and so much more, so make sure to sit back,
relax, and enjoy our show
because this is KLHS.
Thanks for joining us. We will begin with a sports report from Troy Jones over the basketball game last Friday.
I was there, and it was definitely a close game.
I wasn't there for the girls' game. How was it?
Well, we unfortunately took a loss to St. Pius by 4, but it was a good game all the way to the end.
Let's head over to reporter Troy Jones to hear more.
What's going on, Jace? It is Troy Jones here with today's sports report. Sports have been in full swing recently here at LHS, so let's get right into it. Starting off with basketball, on Friday they played here at home against Grandview. After a tough-fought game, the Jays unfortunately fell short of the win, with the score being 49-65. Just because we lost doesn't mean our team had some good moments. Guys like Cale Mortimer and Mason Cash both had great games Friday. Cale continues to be a threat week after week with his lethal shooting ability. Mason Cash, on the other hand, is both a threat from the paint and from the line. He's a great versatile player. This week, the Jays have another big week. On Wednesday, they play away at Oak Park, and on Friday, they play at home against North Kansas City. Be sure to show out to these games and wish our players good luck. Moving on, wrestling has been in full swing recently. Last week, the Jays competed against Oak Park, winning 78-6, and Stillwater unfortunately losing 28-50. Guys like Roman Stewart played really well against Stillwater Saturday. He's a very shifty wrestler and had a nice counter for a pin Saturday. This week, the team goes up against North Kansas City at home. The Jays' wrestling season is quickly coming to an end, so be sure to show out to their meets while you still can. Be sure to wish our wrestlers good luck going into the week. Women's swim has also been doing well recently. The team competed in conference over the weekend and placed second. Women's team has been doing really good recently, so be sure to congratulate them on their recent success. And lastly, the Chiefs unfortunately fell short of the Eagles last night in the Super Bowl, 40-22. It was a tough game to watch, but the Chiefs still worked hard to get to the Super Bowl, and hopefully they'll have better luck next year. Anyways, Jays, that's all I got for you today. This has been Troy Jones reporting for KLHS.
Thank you, Troy, and best of luck to all of our athletes this week.
Don't forget, we will have a game here in the Fieldhouse on Valentine's Day. With that, let's move into some announcements.
This week for Valentine's Day, the Women's Empowerment Club is selling candy grams. Each candy gram will be $1, and you have to pay in cash. You can buy these during all lunch periods, February 10th through the 12th. All of these candy grams will be delivered throughout the day on February 13th.
Moving on, we would also like to congratulate the winners of the 2025 for the Scholastic Arts and Writing Awards. The Scholastic Art and Writing Awards is a national organization that supports the future of creativity and selects students participated in the contest hosted here at LHS.
The 2025 GKCFCA, which is the all-star game between the best football players all across the Kansas City area, and Liberty High School is proud to bring it back to the Northland and will be hosting this game on June 6th. This is a great event that GKFCCA puts on every year.
Lastly, there's a new club here at LHS. It is called the Hope Club. Hope Club is a new club started by staff Becky Kovac and Riley Neighbors. They are looking for students who feel comfortable speaking to students and getting them to go to the counseling office for help. This will be a club dealing with mental illness. If you would like to help, please contact Becky Kovac or Riley Neighbors.
I'm a little sad we won't be having a red snow day on Wednesday.
I am too, but there's a chance that there's going to be an AMI day.
Oh, really? Doesn't that mean that we have used all of our virtual days?
Yep, if we have another day on Thursday, we'll have a normal snow day, but we'll have to start adding days on the end of the school year.
Let's head over to reporter Tishawn Alexander to hear more about the weather coming our way this week.
Hey Jays, I hope you guys are still recovering after the Chiefs' loss against the Philadelphia Eagles last night. There's always next year, right? I hope this week's weather report brightens your day because we have a lot. Walking into school this morning, it was really cold with the temperature of 23 degrees with cloudy skies all day. After school today, it is going to continue being frigid. The temperature will rise up to 39 degrees and drop down to 20 tonight. Moving on, tomorrow, Tuesday the 11th, it is going to be even colder than today's. The temperature will drop down to 29 degrees and the low being 22 degrees. On that same night, winter storms are expected by 9 p.m. We are expected to have between 46 inches of snow. Snow will fall from Tuesday evening through Wednesday afternoon. Lastly, on Wednesday the 12th, it gets a little crisp with the temperature dropping down to 23 degrees and the low being 11, with an 85% chance of snow. Brr! The Chiefs may not have won, but we still not have school on Wednesday. Well, Jays, that is all I have for you today. This has been T-Shawn Alexander reporting for weather.
Thank you, T-Shawn. I'm going to be really enjoying this cold weather coming our way.
And with that, our show is now coming to an end.
Don't forget to follow all of our social media at KLHS_Jays, and make sure to check your email to stay up to date on all things LHS.
Make sure to tune into our show at 1:29 daily. But with that, can everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
This has been Lilia Croft.
And Hadley Gravatt. Have a marvelous Monday, Jays.